Welcome to the Big Week in Gaming podcast. And what do you know? It's been a big week in gaming. I'm integot for episode 63 on this Sunday, 5th of November, 2021. And always, we're technically challenged. We do have a man in the middle, Mike.
Hello, I am Mike. You cannot see me today.
It actually sounds distorted on the live version. I should be able to fix it up in post. And Swinny.
Yes, I'm currently a mess of pixelated pixels.
Thank you, liberal government, for giving us this fantastic internet infrastructure that rivals Kazakhstan.
Screw you, Turnbull. Screw you, Turnbull.
In this week's show, we'll be discussing Kingdom of Amalur's long-awaited expansion. It's finally been revealed. The flashy new Panda Gamecube controller, which has raised already over $1.7 million on Kickstarter. And our special feature, as official co-streamers of the Game Awards, we will be doing our predictions, our big reveals, and our big winners for the Game Awards. As always, if you want to support the show, jump on bigwigpod.com. You can follow us on your favorite social media platform. The hype, Swinny, the hype train. What are we doing this week?
Before I mention the hype, were you about to say Kickstarter? That's what I thought you were about to say.
That's a great idea.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
We should put on Kickstarter.
Yeah, crowdfund a new fetish. Yes.
That's actually like a brilliant idea, because imagine I want to have a dildo in the shape of X. Jeff Keighley.
The Dorito dildo Pope. There we go. Hype. So yeah, we mentioned the Game Awards. So our live reaction will be on the 10th of December for us. So yes, I think it's technically 9th of December in earlier time zones.
Right.
But
yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, it's all advertised as the 9th of December. So we're streaming it. Whenever it's live for you, it'll be live for us, and that's when we'll be streaming it. And I also realized, because I have said to you guys before that I can't talk about gaming. I did mention to someone at work that I game, and I did frame it as I'd be more comfortable to say I'm gay, not a gamer. And they laughed and said, yeah, that's probably right. So it proves my point. And I also realized that I'm taking the day off. Like, I need a day off anyway, but we're streaming the Game Awards. But I also realized, shit, that's the day that Halo's coming out. So I think there's a small chance that people will hear about this Halo game coming out on the Friday and go, wait a second, what the hell? This guy's taking the day off. I almost doxed myself just then. Why he's taking the day off? Maybe he's a gamer. Maybe he's playing Halo.
Your career will never recover.
Exactly.
So
exactly. And do we have a correction? Oh, we have a correction this week.
We've got a hell of a correction. This is a correction I've been waiting to make for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Literally since June.
Okay. So, oh, wow. Okay.
In our Dark Souls retrospective video, I stated that you could find a +5 lightning spear in Sen's Fortress in Dark Souls. That is incorrect.
And you put me on a wild goose chase on that one.
It is. You'd already beat the game. Shut up. You get a base lightning spear. It's not a +5. It's been eating me up since then. I just randomly, I don't know, putting out some washing. I'm randomly just going to find any video from our back catalog from the YouTube channel, and I was going to press play. It happened to be the Dark Souls retrospective. And when I heard that, I'm just like, I've got to remedy this. I've got to bring it up in the show. And oh my God, I look amazing on video right now. Oh, thank God it's improved. Oh my God, my face, it's back to normal.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. We'll have to, figure it out one day. I think as soon as I press record, it just like shocks the system. But anyway. And then we can't even see Mike this week. He's so distorted. Should we put it on just to show how bad it is?
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you ready? Oh, he's probably naked now.
I don't even know if he's
not
online.
naked. I am here. Hello.
Oh no, he's actually turned his video off.
I have turned my video off.
It actually, Mike, it actually is distorted. You're like pretending it's distorted, but it's actually clipping as you're talking.
It's also very loud to me, but that's fine. I'll deal with that.
I am sorry about what is happening. I love you still.
Some love from the community. Love from the community about Radiohead's Kid Amnesia, which is cool. Like, it's great that there's a lot of fans out there. So.
I have not heard anyone speak negatively about it. Anyone who's actually tried it has said, oh, that was really cool. Even people who weren't super into Radiohead. So, yeah, I think it's worthwhile. It's free.
So I wonder, is there a speed run listing?
Do you know I was thinking of trying to do that? That's so funny you said that.
I'm gonna check this.
Dude,
out.
I was actually like, it would be funny as a joke to try to speedrun it and then submit it to speedrun.com as notoriety for the show.
I'm gonna have a look if there's a listing
check it out,
for
check
it
it out.
already.
I love the idea.
And before we get into what we've been playing this week, what I realized is the master of the run sheet, Swinny. Oh, Swinny, do you have an answer on
Yes.
whether kid
there's two categories. There's an any percent.
an any percent,
and there's four people currently ranked on the speedrun leaderboard. And there's an all rooms category.
Yeah, because you can get to the end without. Yeah.
Which is currently empty. So no one has posted a speedrun time for the all rooms category, but the bots have put the category up.
Wow. Wait, so you're saying if I submit an all rooms one, I could legitimately say I'm a #1 speedrunner in the world?
Yeah, but you know how that often works. You talked about it with Mario Odyssey. It's like this stuff is delayed. So there's a chances are this stuff's already been submitted. One of the speedrunners is called Salad in My Pants. So that's a great username.
And what country are they from?
They are from...
This is riveting radio, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't...
This is a riveting...
Oh, they're from the US.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah.
What I
Honestly,
noticed...
this is more interesting than finding out what I've played this week. So... I'm enjoying this, man.
I heard about half of that. So I noticed the master of the run sheet has deleted my question of the week. So I forced it back in. What
do you mean? You've got to put the question in to make.
No, but you got to put the prompt because I don't even remember that I was going to do it. Okay, so this is the question I was going to ask. Normal or hard? Normal or hard?
Ooh, I like it normal first, and then I like it hard.
Okay, so he likes it normal first and then hard.
Yes.
How about you, Swinny?
We're talking game difficulty here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. Then it depends on the game.
I knew that you were going to have
It does, yeah. The thing is, honestly, if we're talking action adventure games, then hard's usually probably better. Not like extreme, like whatever... If you're talking like 4 levels of difficulty, the 3rd level is usually where I think it sits well. If you're playing like things like RPGs and stuff, like turn-based games, normally I'll just sit on normal with that because that's how I just feel that it's probably the right balance for those kind of games. But yeah, you didn't ask easy or normal though.
Oh, we're not easy. There's
some games I'm like, bugger this, I'm chucking this down to easy.
But just to get through a part and then crank it back up?
It depends. It depends if there's some games I'm like, you know what, I just want to sit back and relax and chill out with this game. I just chuck it down on easy, you know. Not most games. It's just every now and then. So.
And you're mostly hard, right, Mike?
No, it depends on the game as well.
Okay.
Oh god, do I really sound that bad?
Well, you won't for the audio.
I'm really sorry. Oh, that's right, audio listeners.
And also YouTube.
Recording separately.
For YouTube, you're gonna sound normal. Only for people who are streaming.
There's a delay before everything you say, so it makes me think you're about. It just makes it more complicated.
We've got about 50 people watching us like on this stream, so no pressure. Go on.
My upload is slower than bloody freenet or whatever we used to use back in the day.
Freenet,
it is so slow. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Go Connect.
Anyway, do you want to answer the question?
Anyway,
so you're saying it depends.
I'm with Swinny. It depends on the game. So some games, like for example Dark Souls or any of those kind of games, I like them at the difficulty. No, but I like them to be hard.
Yeah, but they have no difficulty. Are
you saying in games where you have to choose the difficulty?
Of course, normal difficulty or hard difficulty.
I get it. It really depends. So
what was that
beep?
What was that beeping?
What was that beeping?
That wasn't me.
That's on me. I'll fix that. So
this is the best episode
and then
ever.
Sweeney's gone. I'm the only one on the podcast.
Hello,
my people. Anyway,
right. So it's
totally like my own personal lost machine, where you've got to put the code in every like 24 hours. I've got to put this thing on mute every 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
Really?
So, I thought it was like some kind of checker to make sure people don't die in the apartment complex.
It's my MBN battery backup box alarm thingy. So
it sounds like you haven't put a battery in it and it's beeping to warn you.
No, I'm waiting on the bloody real estate agent.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Your NBN thing has a backup?
Anyway,
if you haven't heard, we've been in a lockdown for a while.
So anyway, you're taking too long on this.
Well, I can't answer it because I keep getting disrupted.
My answer is I like to try to tune into what I think the developers would want. It's a weird answer, but I think that's what I try to go for. So like with Halo, I always feel like you should bump that up because they kind of artificially made it too easy. And then I only bring this up, and I guess we'll move into the next segment, which is what we've been playing this week. So I've been playing Astral Chain, which, I think very much you're meant to bump the difficulty up. So they have all like the standard modes, but then they have like what they call platinum difficulty. So it's more like a regular platinum action game. And I think they've just made it easy because it's the Switch or something like that. It doesn't feel excessively hard on platinum mode. So, and yeah, it's an awesome game. I just haven't had much time to play it this week. But I did go into the office this week and I got to play it on the train. And I was like, it was like memories of the commute and actually commuting and using the Switch almost like as intended. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Does it run a right handheld?
It does actually. Like the game is a very cool game. It's totally going to be a cult classic. I thought it sold 3 or 4 million units and it just got over the million unit mark, which, is a lot, but in the modern age, like not that huge amount. I think this is going to be a massive cult classic in the future. Like this is going to be one of those ones where, they have a YouTube video in 5 years' time that everyone starts raving about this game again. So yeah, but how about you, Mike? What have you been playing?
Wait, Swinny was going to say something quickly.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't see him. Go.
No, it's all right. Go. I'm just, go.
No. Sorry, I didn't see that you were going to say something. I couldn't see it. Too small.
All right.
That's what she said.
Mike, you can go. It's all good.
Okay, sure. Okay, cool. Oh, awkward.
This is a disaster.
I love it. It's so bad, it's good.
I like that Mike makes it worse for no reason.
The delay on heel responses, Mike, is just like making everything awkward.
But I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry.
And because it's like delayed and it's like hard to hear, he actually is yelling louder. It's like clipping.
Okay. I will not yell. Okay, I'm sorry. So even though this entire week has been crazy for work, I was away all of yesterday. I don't know if you guys know from the morning. I went all the way to Wodonga, Albury Wodonga. I nearly came to visit.
Wait, say that again. Say how you say it.
Albury Wodonga.
Wodonga.
Can we call the episode Wodonga?
How do you say it?
Oh yes.
How are you supposed to say
Wodonga.
it?
Wodonga. Albury Wodonga.
Yeah, anyway, I was nearly at your house.
With a hard G.
Wodonga.
Yeah. For a day trip. And I was gone all of today, and then I had to do a honey car thing.
And a honey car?
Yeah, a honey car. A chani car.
Oh,
as we call it.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
I thought you said honey car.
No, not a honey car.
Hanukkah.
I'm going to blame it on the fact that you guys can't hear me because I'm coming up as a robot. Not because I can't pronounce shit properly. Anyway.
This is a car crash I cannot escape.
Somehow.
But you got to realize, Mike, people are going to watch.
Yes?
99% of people are going to hear you perfectly clearly. So you just got to always keep that in your mind for the whole show.
Okay, I better remember that. So anyway, that's besides the point. So I played Resident Evil Village, finished it finally. Shut up. So I finally finished that game, and yes, it was good.
Game of the year material?
Ooh,
we'll find out later. We're hyping.
We'll find out later.
Segment.
Yeah, who knows?
All right.
Yeah.
And
what about you, Swinny?
Oh, what? We're already up to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
the advent calendar of the year. Your version of the advent calendar.
Yeah. So about this time last year, I did a segment on the show explaining about True Achievements 12 Days of Christmas. They're awesome, advent calendar style achievement challenge where you get a new challenge each day. And that started this week, and the day 5 just got revealed about 20 minutes ago. So I'm actually a bit slow in the startup this year, so I just started today. But they started off with, so basically they each day they'll do like 1 achievement, 2 achievements, and the one that I'm stuck on at the moment is from you need to unlock 3 for day 3 3.0 ratio achievements or higher. So the higher ratio achievement, the harder it is. So hence I was mentioning before the show that I downloaded Halo Master Chief Collection, which is like 100 gig download, just so I could attempt to get some achievements that are 3.0 and higher. because honestly, it's hard to do those kind of achievements quickly because they're hard. You know, they're generally achievements that are towards the end of the game and stuff. But what's playing on the screen at the moment?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's this got to do with one?
So this is Max Curse of the, I think it's Curse of the Brotherhood. Yeah, Curse of Brotherhood, and it's a game that I've slowly been playing through over the course of like 4 years at this point.
What?
This was basically an Xbox One launch title. I think it launched the month after the Xbox One came out.
I remember.
And it's a game
pretty cool.
that it's actually pretty good. It's got some issues, but it's a game that just manages to always show up in this list for valid achievements for, you know, these challenges. So it's each year, it's like I'm slowly playing through this game over the course of like 5 years at this point. Like I'm just got through like chapter 3, and you know, so it's it's weird. It's like it's like a holiday game for me, you know, go back to it when I need it. So
To Die Hard for Christmas.
and
Didn't you say that last week as well? By the way? Anyway, go on.
Well, that's what it is.
anyway,
him.
but one of the other things I wanted to talk about is actually a very important update on the biggest story of 2021.
Update.
Steven Universe Unleashed the Lights. So I reviewed this game earlier in the year.
Yes, okay. Set this up well. Set this up well.
I'm going to attempt to it. So it was a game that I beat. There is some B-roll. Oh no, we removed the B-roll.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
right. There is no B-roll.
There is no B-roll.
So if anyone wants to know what the game is about, you can go check out a review. I'm not going to explain the game.
Yeah, watch our review of it. That's right, to learn about the game.
Yes, and where we spend like 5 minutes talking about the game and 20 minutes talking about this specific situation that I'm about to update.
No, I want to hear if Mike remembers this.
Okay, Mike, do you remember anything about Steven Universe?
What was it? What was
Unleashed the
it?
Light?
Go, you explain it then, Mike.
It is about a guy who.
No, he doesn't remember.
No, actually, I remember. I don't remember the details of it, but I remember you talking about it.
But what was the crux of what we were talking about? What was the critical thing?
I asked for advice. So
Yes,
what was
the
what
advice?
was the situation?
Yes, he should get that penis enlargement.
He's got ADHD to the max. He doesn't remember jack shit.
That was way too long
Okay,
ago.
Unless it's
alright.
about him, he doesn't remember. Can I say?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
if
So you
wanna-
got to the spot where it's like, okay, do I keep playing this game, start it again to try to get these achievements, or wait till they patch more stuff in, or an
Yes,
expansion,
I remember now.
or an update, and then therefore
Yes.
continue from that point in time? Otherwise, you'll lose your progress. And I said, wait. Just wait till it like,
Correct.
comes through, and then
Correct.
when you know.
And what did I say? Because I don't remember.
He said,
Yes.
You probably said restart and just play again from the start.
I don't know, Mike. You were all over the place as per usual. No, but no. Look, you both kind of landed on that, but the
How
so
are you
what
giving
it
him
was
points for this?
the situation. No, but I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a very specific brownie point though.
I just want a regular point, not a brownie point.
Okay, the regular point. So the issue with this game is there's a single save slot.
Yep.
And the achievement I needed was missable throughout the main story. But they just released an update that was all end game stuff. So I was worried, are they going to update it again? I've wiped my whole progress just to go back to the start of the game to get it. So I randomly went and checked out the developer's Twitter this week, which is Grumpy Face Studios.
Hey, grumpy face.
On October the 5th, there's 2 updates here, they're relevant. On October the 5th, they said, yes, another content update is coming. Although we don't have a date to share, but it will be super fun. So there is another content update coming, all right? Have no idea if there's achievements, whatever, right? But this one, on November the 13th, a new minor update for Unleash the Light has been released on Apple Arcade, which was the first platform it released on, that adds a new save slots feature and some improvements. And in my review, integot, you said, oh, they might add the ability to have save slots. So you were on the money, man. You were on the money. And I'm, you know, I do have mixed feelings when I have to say that you were spot on about something. But it makes me very happy that when they update this, it means that I will, you know, my issue will be solved. So I'm very happy. So that's the important update.
I didn't pull this clip because I didn't want to add to the "Am I the arsehole" competition between you and I. But I think there was a clip of me saying about Halo, and I'm like, I think what they're going to do is split the multiplayer off, release that on the 20th anniversary, then release the rest of the game later and all this shit. I was like, holy shit. I think I was like right on the money with that. Like, it was like I was reading some report. I'm like, no, why am I playing that? That's good.
Man,
no
it's like you should be a businessman of some
I should
sort.
be a businessman. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And then the last one.
The last thing is a game that I played a little bit this week. I'd planned on playing a lot more of it, but for various reasons I didn't, which is Justice Chronicles, the new Hit Point developed game and the latest Kemco release on Xbox. So this game is actually not a brand new game. So this actually came out in 2015, I believe, for the 3DS. So it's actually pretty old, and it's been probably out before that on mobile. But it came out this week, as I said, on Xbox and PC. And it's the last game I will be playing before I do my Kemco RPG tier list. So,
and this also means you're not doing a review of it, right? Because you said you're either going to do a review or not.
Yeah, so I would only review a game like this if I've actually played through it all, and I've only put about 3 hours into it.
Oh, no. So that other bastard's ahead of you then.
Someone's already completed this game, yeah.
Swinny, come on.
So, yeah, I tried to be the first person to get the very first achievement, right? I literally had the game pre-ordered, pre-downloaded, and someone still unlocked the first achievement before me.
How?
And you know what it was? It's because I sat there and actually reading the intro story, and they would skip
you
it.
idiot.
You need to be like me. You need to be like me. Just skip, blah, 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 blah.
Skip.
Last of Us, whatever. Yeah, your dad dies.
Yeah, anyway, this game ain't that great, so...
This game ain't that great. I love that.
Nah.
How many trash, like, tiers are you
This
gonna
isn't
have for Kemco?
trash. It's not trash.
Oh,
It's just not... I was expecting a lot more from Hit Point because I really like their games normally. But it's, as I said, like, I'm only 3 hours in. It's just like a whole mess of overcomplicated systems. And Hit Point's games often have very high encounter rates anyway, but it doesn't help when you're not having a great time anyway. Like, the thing is, I've been playing a lot of old Final Fantasy games recently, and their encounter rates are ridiculous. So it's kind of like, it's almost just like, I'm used to it now, but it's sometimes
you
you
walk
move
a
like
little bit
six,
and it's like, woo.
Final Fantasy 4, you'll move like one step sometimes and there'll be another random battle and you're like,
so
what
weird
the hell,
like
dude?
that. It's so weird how they made it like that.
It's just it's so punishing. Anyway, that's my week in gaming.
Oh shit! Hey, that reminds me. What did you think of? I think we got a comment about gamer score. It's not it's not points or something. Someone was commenting on one of our videos.
I couldn't remember. I saw that. I don't know what they were referencing. It was on our clip about a Zillion reversing all the easy achievement updates they made to the games. But I don't know who they were responding to. It's like, it's not points, so I can't remember who mentioned that. I didn't go and watch the videos. So.
I mean, like, I feel like it'd be funny if they're going at you, saying about achievements, and you don't know what you're talking about.
That comment, they went hard on another popular achievement channel that posts the guides for it. They're like, they haven't fixed it and updated it to
I
say
bought the
that
game.
Yeah, literally, I bought the game and they said you get the 100,000 gamer score in 10 minutes, but they don't say they're in cahoots. It's a deep state conspiracy against us achievement hunters. No, they didn't say that part, but yeah.
It's awesome. All right. Well, you're going to take over the next segment, Swinny.
Oh, that's right.
We're heading into the news.
Yes, so we finally have full details of Kingdom of Amalur's Re-Reckoning's long-awaited DLC expansion, Fatesworn. So we actually talked about this about 3 weeks ago, where we're like, oh, there's been no update about this. And then they put up a blog post. We talked about, they gave us a few details, but the whole thing was, oh, finally we have an update. And in that new segment, I mentioned, look, they said that development's pretty much wrapping up. So that means we may see this in a few weeks, or maybe, depending on if they've done QA or not. And it's coming out on the 14th of December. So, basically just less than, a week and a half or so. So that's really, really cool. So the DLC is only coming out for PC, PS4, and Xbox. There is a Switch version of Re-Reckoning. They haven't given a release date for that yet. But I believe the Switch version of the whole game itself came out later anyway, so maybe it just lines up with the pipeline of that. But it's I think it's about $20 US, the expansion, which is actually, to me, sounds a bit pricey when they say that the main campaign for the expansion is going to be about 6 hours long. I think that's a bit of a high price, but this is also a smaller developer. Now, they are owned by THQ Nordic, who are not small, but it's the kind of game where I'm okay to pay for that amount because it supports also a game that I really love and shows that, that there's,
demand for it, right?
Exactly, demand for potentially new stuff in the future.
As a businessman, I support you buying the product to support the demand.
It does seem like this is actually going to be the last thing that they do for this, because they say that it will conclude the game. So
I would say buy 2 DLCs, Swinny, and really show your support.
That
Maybe
is
we'll
impossible
give you more.
because I only have a single account.
Create
so I have to go break the terms of service and set up a second account just to do that. Yes, okay. I'll do that.
Worth it.
Just like buying 2 DLCs
buy it on your PS5.
What did I do with 2 DLCs?
Anyway, so this I was mentioning that you're going to buy for multiverses. You're going to buy the 2 DLCs.
Oh yeah, but that's fair.
Anyway,
just on that quickly. So sorry, we're totally breaking into this.
Yeah, we need to get back to the game.
Mike has got this thing where he's going to buy Lloyd Christmas or any Dumb and Dumber character, no matter what the price is. He's going to buy 2, one for him and one for our Uber fan Joe Jives, who's in the chat right now. Shout out to Joe Jives. We need to start covering multiverses because I want to see the time when they announce these kind of things and then jump on and get excited, get hyped. It's like the old Smash days, Swinny. Because that's all I'm banking on. If they go, oh, it's like $30 Australian or something, I'm gonna love that.
We'll do that.
Beautiful. And, all right, get back into Kingdom of Amalur.
Yeah, about Amalur. So,
the whole business.
So they're actually introducing this new mechanic, or this thing that looks like it's kind of, going to be across the different gameplay systems, that's called Chaos, which is pretty funny because the whole Final Fantasy Origins Chaos. But basically it's connected to, like, there'll be new Chaos type weapons, new Chaos enemies and things like that. Now, it will obviously have everything you expect an expansion or a hefty DLC to have, like new side quests and everything like that. But it's got new music by Grant Kirkhope, which is awesome.
That's cool.
Because I don't know if they remastered or they definitely wouldn't have re-recorded any new music for Re-Reckoning, because I think that would just be ridiculous. I could be wrong about that. Watch out for the future correction on that one. But to have new music by Grant Kirkhope, who is very famous for Banjo-Kazooie and a lot of the classic Rare games on 64 era anyway, that's awesome. They're also increasing the level cap from 40 to 50. And that's actually really important for this game because its skill system is like, you run out, when you hit 40, you're kind of like really disappointed because there's a whole bunch of cool skills that you just can't like use. And you can't experiment as much. So I think it's really good that they're doing that.
So you can't like complete, you can't then expand out to other skill trees or?
Well, no, you can't, like, most RPGs you can't, but you can definitely respec. But that actually ties into another thing, which is Twist of Fate cards. So they're introducing new Twist of Fate cards, and they're all based on, there's 3, I can't remember exactly what they are, but there's 3 like core like attributes. And depending on how you level all 3 of them up, it will then give you access to different perks and as in the form of Twist of Fate cards. So it's cool that doing all that stuff, you can really build some awesome characters with that. But yeah, it's great to finally have a release date and coming so soon. I'm pumped. I've been waiting for this since it came out last year. I love Kingdoms of Amalur. It's one of the most underappreciated games of that generation, of 360 PS3 era. And it's so great that it got a second life at the hands of THQ Nordic. So
it's pretty crazy how that happened. Like, that's just a bit of a 1 in a million, I think, that they sort of resurrected it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game that obviously they did work to it, but it's also kind of feels like a bit of easy money to release a remaster. Like, you just put a nice new coat of paint on it. There's a lot of people that replay. You get some new business out of it. But it's a game I love, so I'm really happy that it did. So
yeah, no, I think it's really, really cool news. I'm really happy for you. Also, I think there was like someone in the comments who was like super keen about it, and they were asking us, when is it coming out? What's going on? I was like, shit, I don't know any of this.
This game has its fans, man. Like, and it was, even when it came out, it was actually a very good game. But
it was, yeah.
As in, like, it was quite liked. It just obviously. It had a lot of story behind it that overshadowed the game itself. So.
Oh yeah, the whole context and everything like that.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. I'm glad that it's coming out and so soon as well. Yeah, maybe we'll hear impressions next week. We'll see how we go. Or is it the week after? Anyway, my math is probably week after. Sorry, I'm just getting
travel in time.
I'm getting excited about that time period because that's when the analog pocket starts to ship that week. So it's just like I'm always like thinking ahead. And the reviews of it come out. I'm like super nervous about that. But anyway, all right, let's get on to our second and final news story for this big week in gaming. And it is the new Panda Global controller that they're releasing. So esports group or org, Panda Global, have revealed their new GameCube style controller, simply named the Panda Controller. It is designed with a Pro Smash Bros. Player in mind. The controller is handled by their Panda hardware team in collaboration with Gearhawk Studio. This is their second Kickstarter project, which I'm sure you've written somewhere in the notes, Swinny.
I have not, but feel free. You just added it in, so that's fine.
Yeah. So they'd previously released a GameCube port adapter. So it's like a portable GameCube port adapter. So you can put your Switch on top of it as a dock and plug in all your GameCube controllers, like as a portable setup. So a quote from their Kickstarter: the Panda Controller is the next evolution in the 20-year-old GameCube controller that is still used today. Highest quality parts ready for competitive play. We have a pro team after all. Out of the box and powerful customization features that let you form this controller to your hands. So pretty much as soon as this went live, it went to like 50,000, 100,000. I checked it the other day. It was like 1 million. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, they got it to 1 million. That's Australian dollars. And then, yeah, now we're checking it now. It's like 1.7 million Australian dollars. It's just absolutely dominating. And it still has 25, 26 days to go as of when we're recording this. So they have met absolutely all their stretch goals. And I think they're trying to make up new stretch goals as we speak. In terms of price, it's $90. And it's estimated for delivery in December 2022. So it's not shying away or scaring anyone. So in terms of like some of the big features, it has pro grade parts, Panda stick box for precise analog inputs. I don't know if we say anywhere here, but one thing about the GameCube controllers, you can't guarantee that, just say if you press all the way to the left, it is like 100% to the left. It's like often slightly not less than, it's less than 100% to the left, which means your character will not move at the absolute full speed it can. So the controller guarantees you always can have that because you can calibrate it. It has smooth face buttons, 2 back buttons, left and right bumper triggers, customizable length triggers, magnetic front and back plates, secure wire lock, USB-C to USB or USB to GameCube cables, snapback dampening buttons, and rumble and D-pad switches. And then there's also that power pack, I think they're calling it, or the add-on features, which you can plug in like a weight pack, wireless pack, and then they've also got a travel case that they're releasing. It's pretty incredible. I was wondering if you're going to get one, Swinny, or you were thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. It sounds great. It's the kind of thing where it's weird. What I've seen in the video and stuff, it doesn't look great, but I'm sure it plays great, if you know what I mean. It's like, I know you can customize it though. I think just the standard white look of it doesn't appeal to me at all. But I think once I start to see some more custom potential looks to it, but yeah, I play on a Pro Controller these days, which I know is like a bit of a sin, but I've moved on from GameCube with Ultimate. For some reason, I think it's the fact that I didn't have my GameCube adapter when I first got Ultimate, so I kind of learned to adapt to the Pro Controller. Then when I went to jump back to the GameCube, it felt a bit weird for me. Plus, just like I'm playing different characters now these days, so it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a fresh start. But it looks really cool. I love the idea of like the weight add-on pack and the fact that you can change the height of the triggers and stuff like that. So it's I love this idea and Panda putting this out. I'm on the fence whether I'll get one or not.
Yeah, I'm like so tempted to get one. So I'm just on the project page for Kickstarter. So Mike, with this controller, you can actually plug it into a computer and then like calibrate each of the like cardinals, like the directional pads.
That is pretty cool.
So they all perfectly hit like 100%. Like if they ever drift or anything like that, you can calibrate everything. They have this crazy stuff where it's like, as the controller wears in, like the input, like responsiveness changes. So you can actually dial that in to calibrate it. So it's actually as if it's like fresh out of the box. It's
wow.
Like I think the thing is GameCube controllers are very variable in terms of, their build. And so you have these crazy situations where professional players will, because they're so tuned to their equipment, I guess, they have like 30, 40 GameCube controllers, and then they find one that they really like, and that's all they use. And they covered it. And like you hear stories about like them throwing it and they've wrecked it, and then like, oh shit, like they play like crap for the rest of the tournament. So it's just like, I can really see why this has happened in terms of the demand of this, right, Swinny? It's like, like they say, they're Panda Global or esports org, and they have a lot of Smash players, and that's not going away, and they don't have really the right equipment. But your ultimate comment at the start, Swinny, of, to me it looks like so, no offense, but like so knockoff. Like it's some dodgy knockoff that you buy, at a dodgy shop or something. It doesn't look professional at all to me personally, but I do actually value a lot of the professional players who aren't in the Panda Global organization, like, Hungry Box, who are like, I've tried it, it's amazing, I'm getting one. Like that to me, I'm like, well, dude, that's his job basically. So if he's kind of enjoying it, I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe.
That's all I'm saying. I think it looks like it will actually play great.
Yeah.
But it's also not priced like, like I've bought an Xbox Elite controller too. I've bought macro controllers for like hundreds of dollars and stuff like that. This is priced at what, 90 USD. So it's not priced at like a super premium level.
It's reasonable, yeah.
For a kind of product you'd expect it to, I have no idea what the postage would cost to ship it out to Australia, but yeah, I just love the fact that this is Panda doing this. We talked the other week about them collaborating with Nintendo for the first, licensed Smash kind of I guess circuit. It's kind of, things have massively blown up for them, and I know obviously there's lots of third-party GameCube style controllers out there, but it's like, part of me is like, they obviously would have had to be very careful about doing this alongside the relationship they have with Nintendo as well. Just not that they can do this obviously, but also Nintendo are obviously only going to work with people that they feel are, are staying within their bounds. So.
Yeah. So I'm just showing on the video, Mike, that they have this snapback dampening. So like over time, when you actually move it, that you can actually calibrate. See how like it snaps back?
That's crazy.
And then you can calibrate like what it's meant to be doing. This thing is like insane. The other cool thing is that all the tools you need for this controller are actually in the Allen key, and then the Allen key has a spot on the controller to attach it to.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like my Nespresso machine has that.
Yeah, like this thing is really like, it's genuinely made by people who love Smash and just want to build something. It's like, if I wanted to build the perfect controller, what would I do? It's like, this is it. Like, it does remind me a little bit of Analog, where it's like, okay, I want to make the perfect portable Game Boy. It's like, okay, that's what it is. Like, that's what they're doing. They're not trying to do anything more than that, really.
So it's also got a decent sized D-pad, unlike the GameCube controller's tiny little horrible thing.
It is maybe the worst D-pad. Like, and it's not like the functionality of it's the worst. It's the size is just disgusting. Yeah. It's so bad. I didn't realize this as well, Swinny, that it's got an accelerometer and a gyroscope. So you could legit use it as like a
controller for
like a Switch controller. Yeah. It does make me wonder about getting one, honestly, because I feel like I could use this for everything then.
So I had assumed you'd actually bought one because you're like, oh, I quickly want to cover this on the show, like a couple of hours before the show, right?
I know.
And so you shared a link with me, and the link was like, had checkout.
Yeah, I think that's where I got to.
Right? And I'm like, you shared me the link. The link was useless to me.
Oh,
right?
really? Oh, shit, sorry.
So I'm like, I have to delete like the whole end of it to get back to the page. But I'm like, well, that means he's bought one. No, I did the checkout link.
I didn't buy it. The only thing that throws me is like, like we're all very fortunate that we can buy a freaking controller like this, by the way. But like, I just wasn't sure about the shipping, because Australia, like, one thing is like Analog, like I love their stuff so much and the shipping is disgusting, but I'm gonna have to put up with it, right? Because I would buy their devices even if they were heaps more expensive. But this, I'm like, if the shipping is like, because they're not going to tell us until the end, like it even has this thing here that I'm like, far out, man. Like it literally could be like $50 to ship it to Australia. Like,
I don't know. I might.
Lot.
have a think because I just literally kind of didn't think about buying one until today.
Mm.
Maybe I'll get one.
Because would it be cheaper if you get two?
What you want to do some dealish here? You know,
I don't even know. Oh, it's next year. It's gonna be like ages away. I might wait until it gets a bit deeper and see what else they're gonna offer. But yeah, very, very cool products. Like
you use it for multiverses. Oh wait, it's not on the Switch. Have to play it on PC.
Yeah, but I could plug this into the PC, couldn't I?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, very, very cool. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't know. One of us, it feels like it's gonna pull the trigger on it. So, all right, let's jump into the Minute Mike. All right, Mike. So we are covering the news in 1 minute. Swinny, can you confirm how many words all the rest of the news is this week?
Wait, all the rest? Oh, okay,
yeah, they're like all the Minute Mike.
It is 200 words exactly, excluding our little arrow symbol
Chef's kiss.
That arrow symbol is the official symbol of our run sheet.
It is.
If you put a hyphen next to a dot point, like actually it's dot point, that's it. It's gone. It has to be that arrow.
Yeah, I know. Because
anyway, that's
in the rare event that I have to
update
the run sheet, I have to copy and paste because I don't know how to put it through a keyboard or anything.
Yeah, I do as well. I copy and paste.
I copy and paste.
Instead of I don't know, just using a bloody dash or something that's easy to actually put in with a keyboard.
It actually gives more line spacing with it, I think.
No, it looks nicer as well. It's easy to read stuff, so it's good. I like it.
All right, so whenever you want to start, I'll press the Minute Mic button and then we'll commence.
All right. Let's do it. CDPR is scaling back Cyberpunk 2077 support to focus on expansion development. Metroid Dread devs Mercury Stream are working on an action RPG with 505 games. The acclaimed 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim arrives on Switch next week. The Battlefield teams have received a massive shakeup, with DICE LA Respawn head by Vince Zampella, no overall boss of the franchise. Titanfall has been removed from digital stores and subscription services, but Respawn have pledged to continue the franchise. Paper Mario is being added to the Nintendo Switch Online Nintendo 64 library. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl has received a free costume DLC for each of the characters, while Smash Bros. Ultimate received its final character balance patch, which has buffed 2 of Integot's mains and nerfed the Hellspawn Min Min. Sony has patented a PlayStation style voice controller for mobile devices. Valve stated that they will allow exclusive games for the Steam Deck. Take-Two is taking on its Take-Two with a technical takedown over the trademark. DJ Steve Aoki held a bizarre Sonic the Hedgehog VR concert featuring barely any Sonic music. The recent Quake remaster is getting a horde mode and new Bloodborne glitch. Oh my god, I didn't make it. Has been found that allows it with rapid fire for all.
Oh no. No, you have to stop. No one can hear the rest of the news. I'm sorry. There's some really cool stuff at the end. The stuff that we were gonna actually talk about. Some of these things. The second last item, I was thinking, should we talk about it? But the viewers don't know it.
You know.
Oh god.
I have.
You know what this means.
Today,
you know what this means.
Just a disaster, is what.
You know what this means, Swinny. What he has to do now.
Yeah. You can't see me, but I've already taken my shirt off.
He is streaking. He's streaking.
I've already taken my shirt off.
He'll turn the camera back on. Careful.
Yeah,
you better watch out because I will. I'm going to be a blurry, pixelated, naked blob.
Oh god. How are you going to streak? Are you going to be in your underwear or naked at PAX?
I guess it's gonna have to be a Mangini. I don't know.
Could you? Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Mike, could you repeat? There's just one line about Take-Two
that is brilliant.
Repeat, please.
I know
the line about Take-Two.
Obviously, that's a bloody tongue twister.
Also, by the way, that destroyed him.
On its what?
That line actually.
That's what destroyed
totally scuttled him. But, yeah.
Take-Two is taking on It Takes Two with a technical takedown over their trademark. I love that line. It's really
great
good.
Line. That's a great line.
Brilliant.
Bob Loblaw opens Loblog. Yeah.
Oh,
Bob Loblords.
The episode where Minute Mike goes down. He goes down.
Did I?
Yes, buddy. I
actually
had
a disaster.
So at the start of the show, when Integot says, we'll be covering this, normally we have 3 things at minimum. And because until we added the Smash Controller story, we actually only had really 1 news story and then our predictions that are coming up. So I put in there in the second thing temporarily, will Mike finally fail the Minute Mike?
Yes, he will.
That's the thing. And then I removed it. So I predicted the future somehow. So maybe I'll do better at my predictions for the Game Awards this year.
Yes, the Game Awards. So this week we are predicting the Game Awards for 2021. this Friday, our time, Thursday, most people's time who are watching this, the Game Awards will be streaming live. Swinny and I, the true believers of the podcast, are going to be co-streaming it, official co-streamers of the Game Awards. Yeah, but what we're going to do in the interim is predict what we think will be the winners in 15 categories. We will walk through each of these categories. But before, Swinny? We're going to do the actual sort of like...
No, I think we do the categories first, and then I think the more fun stuff is what the reveals are going to be. So we do that last.
Okay. So, let me get it up on the screen.
So, Mike, you might want to swap to that tab as well, which is our TGA 2021 predictions and our run sheet that should hopefully show
Okay, so
on...
this is gonna like reveal secrets because look at this. People can see our run sheet for the first time ever.
See how organized we are with a tab called ideas.
Now, can I just say this is
empty.
You know, my favorite podcast is Sacred Symbols, and it made me laugh so hard. So they get, I don't know, like 30,000 listeners per episode or some order of that, right? And so, but they're very professional. They've got their shit together and everything like that. And then there was one segment where they were like, oh, you know, I can't even remember what I said 5 episodes ago. I write a run sheet, and he does a very detailed run sheet, Colin Moriarty. But then he's like, and then I just delete it. I just delete the whole Google sheet. Why would I ever keep this? And then one of the other guys, Chris Reagan's like, what kind of sicko would keep all of these things? Right? And I had a screenshot of like all of our fucking run sheets. And I'm like, I want to send it to these guys and go, I took it personal.
Oh, man.
So yes, people can see our run sheet at the bottom, but I think this does work better if we do it like this. Makes it more manageable.
Did Moriarty say that he doesn't remember some stuff from 5 episodes ago?
Yeah, but he deletes everything. Yeah.
Why the hell are you guys expecting me to remember shit from like 10 episodes ago?
No, it was 15 episodes ago, I think.
Or even that.
We remember. That's why we expect you.
Remember.
We expect more of you to bring us up, bring you up to our level.
We don't want to do Game of the Year
I
first.
failed you.
We don't want to do Game of the Year first. Let's come back to that. Second last, right?
You want to come back to that?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on. It's Game of the Year. We're going to do that last. We're going to do that last.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Okay.
we'll go through these things. Then we'll do most anticipated. I like that category. Then we'll loop back to do Game of the Year. And then we'll do our general predictions.
We've got our little potty icons.
These are awesome, dude. This is good work. I like this.
I know, it's amazing artwork that I created myself. You know.
Very good job.
It's called resizing Mike's artwork.
All right, well, let's just control our characters. Don't control any other character,
Yeah,
all right?
okay.
Let's rotate as we go through. So I'll go first since I'm ranked first. Well, not ranked, but like I'm listed first.
And don't worry about formatting Mike. I'll fix it all up.
Yeah, Swinny will fix it on the fly.
I'm on top of it.
So, best game direction. We have Deathloop, It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, or Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And we should say last year I smashed it. I won this prediction game. So I am the defending champion. Okay. I do want to win again.
I should copy you.
Surprise.
What is your prediction?
I'm very competitive. But I have to reveal my hand because I go first. I don't like that. Best game direction. Psychonauts 2.
Nice.
Mike. So we'll go in order and then we'll rotate.
Okay,
so
cool.
Deathloop for me.
All right. You put it in there, Mike?
Yes. Oh, no, you want me? I thought Swinny was doing
Yeah,
all
you
of them,
control
sorry.
your character.
I control my own character.
No,
Cool.
no,
Okay.
I'm fixing the formatting.
He's fixing the formatting. And then
Cool.
Watch Mike go put it in my category.
Yeah, put it in the wrong one. That's funny.
Deathloop. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he said Deathloop.
All right.
I feel like my
Mine
character's
is It Takes Two.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like this. It's all different.
Good one.
Different.
Yeah, shit, this is interesting. All right, now Mike has to go first and we'll rotate.
And Mike, copy from the best game direction one, please. Thank you.
Yep, that's good.
And read out the games. So this is for best narrative.
So for best narrative, we have Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange True Colors, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Psychonauts 2. I'm going to go with Psychonauts 2.
All right. Me next.
Yeah, that's rotation, yeah.
Okay. I'm going for best narrative. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. I think that's a bad pick, but all right.
That was my initial pick.
I'm bundling in because there's no standalone writing category.
I go Life is Strange. This is good. We're all going different ones.
Totally different.
All right,
Beautiful.
Swinny, you're
Love it.
next.
Love it.
All right. For best art direction, I am going. Oh, I'm going with that one. The nominees are The Artful Escape, Deathloop, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. I'm not sure how to say that.
Yeah, Kena.
Psychonauts 2.
Is
and
it
Ratchet
Kena?
and Clank.
I don't know.
Okay.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I am going Psychonauts 2.
Oh, and then I'm next.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm going Kena.
So
Mike.
I'm gonna go with Ratchet and Clank purely because
What
I
the hell?
haven't played Kena, so I don't know.
I don't think we've got any of the same so far. That's incredible. All right. You just went right, Swinny. Best score and music: The Artful Escape, Cyberpunk 2077, Deathloop, Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy, and Nier Replicant version 1.224474487139456712561 ...
Was that the real number?
Best score
Continue
and
to-
music. Artful Escape.
All right.
Mark.
I am not going to go with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy because I feel like that just uses a lot of existing music. So I'm going to go with Cyberpunk. Come on, give me one win, baby.
Okay. I am also going Cyberpunk.
Ooh, okay. This could be the
And
decider.
I will say, I'll use this opportunity to say,
Mhm.
it's a bit of a travesty that Nier is in this category because while the music is good, they actually, I think, made much of the music worse from the original release.
Ah,
So it's
wow.
weird that it's picked. But hey, it's still a game I love. So
All right, you're up next, Mike.
Okay, cool. So for best audio design, we've got Deathloop, Forza Horizon 5, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, and Returnal. And I'm going to give this one to Forza Horizon 5 because of the amazing engine sounds that they've incorporated.
And we should just remind everyone we're trying to predict, not what we think is the most deserving.
so for best audio design, I'm going to go Returnal.
Phew. I can't believe we're doing everything different. This is very
Well,
fun.
besides
Well,
the
like
previous one.
99% of it so far.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say Ratchet and Clank. They do some really cool audio stuff in that game. So,
All right, is it me?
yep.
So best ongoing game, we have Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Final Fantasy XIV Online, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. And my prediction is Final Fantasy XIV Online.
My prediction is... Where's No Man's Sky? Oh, okay. Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Oh, damn. That is actually my prediction
Oh,
as
damn.
well.
Let's delete this fucker.
Oh.
Nah, leave it.
Okay, who's next? Wait, was it me?
It's you, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Best action game. Oh, okay. Damn, I'm really annoyed that I'm first on this one.
The next couple are really tough. I reckon.
Yeah,
one's a
this was
tricky
actually
one.
quite tough.
This one's a tough one, man. I feel like this is a stupid pick, but Returnal.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go with Far Cry 6.
Oh, I thought my pick was
Something
stupid.
different.
Far Cry 6, that's an interesting pick.
I know, yeah, I'm like, that's a terrible pick.
I didn't say that. I'm also going Returnal.
I thought it was either Deathloop or Returnal. I'm like, oh, I feel like it's going to be Deathloop. It's going to annoy me.
Sometimes it's not the obvious one. So.
It's true. Although I did win last year, so yeah.
Is it Mike or me?
Yeah, I believe
Mike, it's Mike.
It's my turn. So, best action adventure games. We have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
You know what it reminded me of, Mike? Did I say the categories for best action game? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you. Oh no, yeah, you didn't say the
Sorry,
nominees,
Sorry.
yeah.
So for best action game, Back for Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, and Returnal. And Swinny and I picked Returnal, and Mike picked Far Cry 6.
And
Sorry about that.
maybe just repeat the action.
Yeah,
adventure
let's go
ones,
again.
Yeah,
Let's back
so-
best action adventure.
Best action adventure, we've got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. And I'm going to give this one to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
Okay, thank you, Robot Man. I am going to put my nominee for prediction, I should say, to Resident Evil Village for best action adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Resident Evil Village as well.
Okay.
Who are you up to now? You, Swinny?
Yes.
Oh, and the cards just fall perfectly. The cards just fall perfectly.
And you wanted to do game with no. Anyway, best role playing, best RPG. So the nominees are Cyberpunk.
Cyber Tits. What?
No, Cybersunk. Cyberpunk 2077, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Tales of Arise. My nominee is Tales of Arise.
This one's a really tough one. I feel like this game was really hyped up, but now it's dropped off. But I'm still going to go for it. Scarlet Nexus.
Okay, 13 points goes to Latvia. Oh, okay. No, sorry, we're in the wrong show. Okay, I am giving my points
Cyberpunk,
to
obviously. Come on.
Monster Hunter Rise.
What? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to put Cyberpunk.
I'm actually not sure who's going to win this.
I
Like,
was
we've
about to
gone
put
very
Cyberpunk,
different.
but
We've gone all very different. It's good.
Okay.
All right, it's my go.
Yes.
Yeah. So, best fighting game, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Iba. Yaiba.
So you got a
Is that right?
muted mic next.
Yaiba. Okay. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Guilty Gear Strive, Melty Blood, Type Lumina. Is that right? Anyway, Nickelodeon, All-Star Brawl, and Virtua Fighter 5.
Is that right? This
Showdown.
is literally copied from...
Okay, I have to go first, right? I'll go Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, I'm going to go with Nickelodeon All-Star
Okay, interesting.
Brawl.
My nominee for best fighting prediction. I keep saying nominee. My prediction for best fighting game is Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay, good. Best family game. I don't think it takes. Oh wait, shit! It's not me. Go, Mike.
No.
Go, Mike.
My turn.
And I didn't even say the
Best-
nominees anyway.
Best family game.
It's off the rails.
We have It Takes Two, Mario Party Superstars, New Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 3D World, and Bowser's Fury, and WarioWare Get It Together. And I'm going to give this one to Mario Party Superstars. Swinny?
Okay, my nominee, although I question its suitability, is It Takes Two.
I was thinking that.
It's the best game out of these games, but
is
it's
it
not a family game.
one?
I wouldn't vote it as family game if I saw this list.
No.
This was a really weird one. Like, I feel like Mike's right. Like, ridiculously so. Mario Party feels like, whoa! Did you see that point?
That was cool.
That's cool. I'd do that.
Sorry for those listening. We're showing it on the screen, and it just zoomed in on this like silhouette of my icon. Yeah, I think Superstars as well. Like, it's a bit weird one. All right, who's next?
I believe it's myself.
Yes. Oh, this
best
is a good one. Oh.
Best indie game, and
tough though.
there's 3 more categories left, including this one.
No, there's
Best
4
indie-
because there's best game of the year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Best indie
Get it
game.
right?
Can you stop? Let me say this category. Otherwise, I'm walking out the door.
It's all right.
I'll put the beeper back on. So yeah, anyway, best indie game. The nominees are 12 Minutes, Death's Door, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, whatever, floats your boat, Inscription, and Loop Hero. My nominee, although I don't think, whatever. I was going to say something that maybe I'll talk about when we talk about it. My prediction is Death's Door.
All right, it's me, yeah. I think like I genuinely, and you know, I heard some people actually it was on Sacred Symbols as well. They 100% agreed with me about Deathloop versus Hitman 3. That recency bias hurts a lot of these games, and I feel like Loop Hero would have gone much higher in the voting if it came out like more recently. I'm with you. I think Death's Door. 12 Minutes is just a bad game, in my opinion, by the way.
I just want to be different. I will pick 12 minutes.
What? It's such a bad game. Anyway, okay, cool.
I haven't played it. How can I say it's a bad
I'm saying
it's the only one I played
it.
out of all 5 of them, so...
All right, whose turn is it, Swin?
It's yours.
Oh, okay. Best multiplayer game. We have the nominees: It Takes Two, Knockout City, Monster Hunter Rise, New World, Valheim. Oh, this is a hard one, actually. Shit. Because I saw the initial one, It Takes Two, and I thought, nah, definitely It Takes Two. But I know Valheim has been received really, really, really well, and pretty much like New World as well. Man,
and I look, 2 people counts as multiplayer, but I don't know. This is an interesting category.
You can only play it multiplayer, really, as well.
But I mean, yeah. Multi. Are they looking for a proper full-on multi?
I'm going the cynical route and saying New World.
Wow.
Sorry,
Okay.
what New World did you say?
Yeah. I'm going cynical.
I'm going to It Takes Two. I'm going to gamble in this one.
And we're just saying hi to Filet. He's just said hi in the chat. Hello.
Hello. My prediction for best multiplayer is Valheim.
Oh yeah, it was close.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
All right, second to last.
That's what she said.
Getting exciting. Who are we up to?
It's up to me actually. Cool. So
this is the tough one.
The most anticipated game. The nominees are Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Starfield. And mine goes to...
You know what was going on there.
Yeah, what was that?
I was getting excited for each of these games. This is the banger list.
Elden Ring is Mike's most anticipated.
No, but this is not our most anticipated. This is what we predict.
Prediction.
Will be the most anticipated.
Sorry,
well, it's a bit of both,
was understood. My prediction for most anticipated is Starfield.
Ooh, okay.
I honestly think out of every category, this is the hardest to predict. That's why I wanted to bring it in. I think this one's really hard. Okay, can I walk through my logic quickly? Elden Ring it should be, but it won't be. So eliminate that. Horizon, eliminate that. God of War, Starfield, and Zelda. I'm going Starfield, man. I'm going Starfield.
Well, I was tossing between
that
Elden Ring.
they put out this week was really cool.
Yeah, that's well timed.
Cool.
Oh no, they've already voted though. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go back to the top, and we are going to predict, starting with Swinny, I believe, the game of the year.
Game of the fucking year. All right,
6 nominees this time.
6 nominees. We have Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, which is weird that it wasn't in any other category, but that's fine. Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. So
I have a small correction to make. It was in Best Action and Adventure, sorry.
Was it?
Anyway,
Oh, it was. Okay, sorry, I'm wrong.
Okay, you've lost your vote.
My prediction for Game of the Year, as per the Game Awards award, is Deathloop. Oops,
oh, exactly.
You
wrecked the whole show.
There we go. It's fixed.
Nice.
Copy from Best Game Direction, please. Unlike me.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn, I can't believe Mike gets to pick last. It kind of pisses me off. I'll have to stick with
I've already got my picks. I'm not picking mine based on your picks.
Yeah, neither. I've already got them all written down.
Hey, I'm strategic. I'm trying to win here, baby. I'm going to go with my original prediction. It Takes Two.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Mike?
I am going to go with Deathloop as well.
Ooh, you guys didn't even have Deathloop in your freaking top 6, and now you've picked it as the game of the year.
I had it as Best Game Direction and stuff.
Weak.
But the problem is none of us have played it. None of us have played it, so it's hard to.
In our predicting the picks, I put Deathloop. I think I was the only person who put Deathloop.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You didn't say that Deathloop was going to be in there. None of us said Deathloop, right?
No, I did.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong then.
Don't ask me. I don't remember.
Oh, we all put Returnal. That's what it was.
We all put Returnal.
Yeah, okay. I'm wrong. Sorry. All right.
For once, you're wrong.
I know. I'm
Normally it's
usually
me
right.
that's wrong.
I'm usually right. But see, I apologize.
Normally me
I
that's wrong.
apologize.
Normally it's me.
All right, so our predictions for reveals and announcements, and we can go in any order you guys want, but I just did a normal alpha order that I do integot Mike Swinny. So
Okay. Who's going first?
Integot.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
first.
I got to think of mine as I'm doing it.
oh, you got to think of yours.
No,
All right,
no,
I'll
you
go
haven't thought
then.
of yours.
No, no,
That's
I'm
cool.
already starting.
All right.
So I'm saying a Mario 3D open world game announced. Is that enough? Is that like good enough?
Yeah,
All right.
that's fine. That's all
We
good.
can't be just bullshit like what Mike normally does.
Hey, he said Metroid 5 would be
Ah,
announced.
bullshit.
at
I
E3.
pressed him on that.
He did
No,
say
I said it-
Metroid
yeah,
5. He did in.
I said a 2D Metroid.
And then I said,
will
what? Is
be.
it Metroid
Yeah.
5? And you said yes.
Oh yeah, with your assistance,
Yeah.
but he still. It
And
was
then I said,
technically
what?
past,
Metroid
but-
Dread? You idiot.
No.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to do the rest of yours?
No,
Or
because
do
I'm
you-
thinking about it.
All right, Mike, you do your first one.
Cool, okay. So I reckon they're going to they're going to finally show off some Fable gameplay.
Don't you say this every time?
No, I didn't say anything about Fable
I don't
last
think you
time,
said
did I?
Fable before.
I wanted
No.
to search for it, but I
Not
can't
even.
because everyone can see our process now.
Mike, can you actually type it in?
Yeah, can you
your
type it in,
thing?
you
Oh,
little
yeah,
bitch?
absolutely.
That would be
So
great.
showing Fable gameplay.
All right, cool. It's so delayed. I love it.
Okay. My first prediction is there will be a Kojima Productions segment that focuses on their new film and TV division, or music, sorry, and then leads into a teaser about their next game project.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh, it's a bit too long though.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm saying they will have Final Fantasy 16 trailer plus 2022 date. Is that good?
That's a good prediction, actually.
All right.
Mike.
All right, my second one is they're going to finally show something of the next GTA.
Oh, that's big, dude. GTA 6 something.
Yeah.
That's
That's
big,
massive. If that happens,
a
that'd be
big
huge,
one.
dude. That's a big one.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
What? New GTA 6 something rather something.
Fair enough. Okay, my second prediction for reveal / announcement is first proper trailer for Avowed. Not
I thought
the
they
like
already
teaser
did.
thing. No,
Yeah,
the actual
yeah.
showing gameplay and stuff.
Proper gameplay stuff.
They
Okay.
haven't showed anything like that. Now we've talked about it. Other people have seen it, like Windows Central.
Mhm.
So I think that is potentially an announcement.
You guys have already got your third prediction. Because I was going to ask if you want to do some wild ass predictions. Although
No, I've got my third one.
GTA 6 is pretty wild. All right,
Mine-
you guys go. I'm still
Hmm.
thinking of mine.
You are. I can go next if you want,
Yeah,
because I've already
we-
got mine.
You actually had like 3 weeks.
New
All right, Mike.
Bioshock
Oh, but that's been kind of leaked.
gameplay reveal.
That's
that's
been
been-
leaked though.
Wait, what? Isn't what the actual?
Well,
gameplay
This is like the
been leaked?
Metroid one where Metroid was kind of pseudo leaked and then you're like, oh, Metroid.
The thing is, Bioshock's been leaked, but I don't think would see gameplay. But if that's your
Mhm.
announcement, then
Well, that's my announcement, I'm sticking with it.
That's fine by me.
Well, it's either that
Okay,
or Elder Scrolls
I'm
6
gonna
gameplay,
do.
but
I'm gonna
sticking
do.
with this one.
PlayStation's gonna reveal that they're going to do a competitor Game Pass.
Hey.
Um,
Go
Okay,
on,
I
Swinny.
seriously didn't know
all
about.
right, so my
Bioshock.
last one, and
That's weird. I have to look it up.
okay, my last reveal is prediction is one that I really looking forward to. I think I can't remember if I had this at E3, but it was my most like thing that I was most disappointed about E3.
Mhm.
Deck 13's next game revealed. So Deck 13 are the Surge developers, and they've been working on something
Ooh.
for ages. And
that'd be awesome.
It has not been announced, and I think they're the right kind of level of like AA developer
Mhm.
that would make an announcement at the Game Awards. Now I'm not making this as part of my prediction, but I definitely think it'll be a Souls-like. But I don't know. I'm thinking they might do something like an Egyptian mythology / alien
Ooh.
Souls-like. But I'm not putting that
that'd
as
be
part of my
sick.
prediction. Just the game is revealed. But I'm just thinking, what kind of game could they do? So I'm just thinking that. So anyway.
All right.
But that's no. If they reveal it, that's enough of my prediction. Thank you.
All right. Okay, I've got one.
Egyptians, aliens, shit.
There we go. That's mine. Quake 2023.
Wow. Okay.
Haven't you already put Quake before in a prediction, or was that? Well, I think in something else.
No.
I'm gonna give Swinny the award for the best predictions for tonight.
Hey, what's bad about my predictions? They're pretty fucking good. No. I think when they said the whole id thing, there was like a leak about the ratings, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if it's the Quake has been like remastered or some shit like that."
I actually
was
think
true.
for once it's actually pretty balanced across these.
Yeah, these are pretty
Normally-
realistic.
yeah.
But also
I like
not
yours,
bad.
Swinny.
I mean, like one thing about Mike's is these are all known things. Like these are literally
Well,
all
GTA, no,
known.
GTA 6 is not known.
Bullshit. Of course they're making GTA 6. What do you
No,
don't
but
think they're
it's
making
not.
GTA 6?
No, but it's not known. It's not an official. It's not a thing.
Oh,
yet.
come off it.
So I don't think you can say that's a known thing.
Fuck off. As if they're not going to make GTA. They already
Well,
pretty much
technically,
said they
Deck
make
13's game is a
GTA
known
6.
thing. Avowed is a known thing. GOTY Pro's next game is a known thing.
Yeah.
They're all known things.
Yeah,
you know?
mine isn't.
Yeah, Quake's
No,
not a real thing.
Oh, they're not going to make another 3D Mario.
Not happening.
Hey, no. But I said
Not
open
many
world. I said
Marios.
open world. Open world. That's a huge departure.
Oh yeah, because they're
Anyway,
likely to
I
go
like
back
the-
to a 2D platformer.
They do. What are you talking about? They
Surprise,
actually legit
no
do.
less.
I like these predictions. I like these predictions because I think they have more of a chance of happening than our predictions
Yeah, when we go
last year.
totally wild.
Oh man!
All right, this is going to be a total waste of time if we do this, but maybe we can zip through it because last year it became more debatable. Do you reckon we can do something really, really, really quick, which is like how we get a half point? Like I get a half point if a new Mario game's announced. I get a half point if like
Okay.
a Final Fantasy something game is announced. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Let's do this.
Like
All
I'll
right.
do it really quick for me. A half point if any Mario game. Half point if any Final Fantasy game. Half point if any id game.
Id game.
Okay.
All
Half point if any gameplay of any game is shown.
You idiot.
I'll put any game.
Uh,
All right.
point if anything related to GTA is shown.
I'll say even Rockstar. So if they do Bully 2 or something like that.
That's stretching it, but okay, thanks.
No, because the Fable one, you've got no outs. that's kind of why.
And honestly, nothing because I have no idea what else it could be.
I think Bioshock. Let's say Bioshock or System Shock
Okay.
or any
that sounds
shock,
good.
any shock game.
Any shock. Any shock.
I hope some games just like
Any shock.
Monkey Shock.
And then they
Monkey
release
Shock's announced.
What should be like-
2023. Any shock.
That, you know what? It's gonna be
Whoa.
awesome if they go any shock.
What was his Fable? Any half pointer? What was it?
What did we say? I don't think we said
Any
anything.
gameplay.
No,
Mike,
not
what was
any
your
gameplay.
Fable half pointer?
It's just any Fable game, but like that's
No, you
it
can't
was-
say any gameplay. It gives you an immediate half point.
I need it, man. I need it.
Who-
Come on.
who's the guy
I
behind
need to get
Fable?
half a point somewhere.
Who's the guy behind? Who's the main guy behind Fable?
Oh yeah,
again?
what's his
Let's
name?
not talk about
Molyneux,
So-
whatever.
Molyneux.
Molyneux
Yeah,
has not been involved in Fable in ages.
Oh.
No, I'm
so
saying. Oh, but he's out of the industry, isn't he?
pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna say
damn.
anything from him.
Nah. I think
Well,
that's,
it's
that's
Microsoft
actually
Studios still
probably
doing.
hard. That's more of a prediction
I
than
know.
any of these.
Microsoft Studios
How
still
about-
does.
No, you can't say any.
No, you can't do any.
Yeah,
Microsoft
any
game.
any Microsoft Studios new announcement.
Oh
How
no,
about
no, not
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
fucking way too
yeah,
odd. Let's just say this:
yeah.
any new fantasy game announced. You want to do that? That's fair.
All right,
Well,
let's
that's
not talk
even-
over each other. It's hard to hear you guys with Mike's
Yeah,
loud.
okay.
Mike's voice is like double your volume to me, so I can't hear you. What were we saying, sorry?
I think any new fantasy game announced.
Okay, any new fantasy. That's a pretty wide bar, but okay. Half a
Yeah, but
point
I
for
think
Mike
any
there.
Microsoft
It's
game,
gotta
there's
be
definitely
new.
going to be a new Microsoft thing
Microsoft, a
announced.
new Microsoft Studios game.
Yeah, 100%. They've got 50 studios now.
Yeah, but they've announced like 60 games. Already.
Yeah, and there's another 50 to go.
Okay, any Cozy Pro segment?
No,
Right.
let's expand this to as well as anything
Any
Metal Gear.
Japanese
Anything
game
Metal
being
Gear
announced.
Solid. Anything Metal Gear.
No,
whatever.
I don't want to link myself to Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
Um,
whoa,
Any
geez.
Koji Pro segment. I'm not talking him coming out and handing out an award. I'm saying an actual segment about Koji Pro, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about Avowed. Any anything from Obsidian.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good
good.
one. Yeah.
Deck 13 is a hard one, man.
And any new Souls-like.
Yeah, Souls-like. Yeah, that's what I was.
Any
gonna
new
say.
Souls-like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
I was
fair-
gonna
it's
say
fair game.
differently. I was gonna say any game that involves aliens or shit or Egyptians.
Yeah, any new Souls-like, and we'll judge whether or not it's a Souls-like. We'll talk
Let's
about
say
that.
you get a full point if it's a Egyptian Souls-like from someone else, or an alien Souls-like, or a sewer Souls-like. All right, that's good. I like this. This is good. The half point. It's good. It's good to define it. I like that. That's good. Who's confident of winning? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Not
clarifying.
me.
The half point only have like if you get your whole prediction right, the half point doesn't count.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking that before someone tries to rot the system.
Well, I'd calculate it. Did I win if I have it, or did I?
Well, you
Just
can
say, "I've got
still
1.5
win just with
points for
half
that."
points.
Now we've got to make the points worth more, right? Because each of these are a point, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, are we saying everything's 1 point? Let's say everything here is 1 point.
Yeah.
Wow. we're
Let's
doing
say
a
this
whole
is 2
scoring
points
system.
because this is good. Most anticipated. I like that one. Let's do all of these as 1 points.
I reckon 1 point. I reckon 3 points for the reveal.
Yeah, and then
maybe 1
5
point.
points for game of the year, or each of the reveals will say they're worth
I'll
3
leave
points.
you do this. I'll let you do this.
So they're
I feel
all
like they
worth
should
3
all be the
points?
same pointages.
Nah,
though.
no way, man.
Why?
No way. It's got to be worth more, the predictions. And let's just say this is worth 3. The game of the year is worth 3. All right, and these are all worth 1. All right, I'll do
But I
the
feel
math
like it's
later.
harder to predict
Alright,
some of
you figure
the
it out.
smaller ones than it is to predict some of the bigger ones.
Yeah, but they're just like, yeah, it's more cool if you predict like some Fable thing and it actually comes off. That's more fun on the
No,
day.
they have to be balanced the same because otherwise we should have known that before we made our predictions.
Oh wait, so what we're saying?
Yeah.
We're not actually doing that?
No, I'm saying all the general predictions are the same.
Oh, you're saying they're all worth 1
I
point?
reckon all of them should be the same.
No, I thought Mike was. Anyway, let me
Wait.
finish. I thought Mike was saying we weight our predictions differently because Fable's worth more than something
Oh
else.
no.
That's what I thought he was saying.
No, that's real crazy.
No, what I'm
That's-
saying is I feel
okay, cool.
like game of
Right.
the year shouldn't be worth more than best game direction.
Yeah, it definitely should. It's the game of the year, man. No one cares about what was game direction
No,
last
but what
year.
I'm saying is it's harder to predict something like best game direction than it is to predict
Fucking
game of the
right.
year.
Yeah, you can't think, right? But we all know what the game of the year was last year.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Shit, what was it? I'm trying to actually remember. And I was like, it's so obvious what it was going to be.
I like you, confidently incorrect.
Oh, Last
you know?
of Us Part 2, of course. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2, that's easy.
Okay.
We all remember what the game.
No, I was saying that and I thought I'll remember it by the time anyone asked me. And I didn't.
Oh,
All right, that was fun. So we're all agreeing that each prediction is going to be worth 3 points. Then it's 1.5 points per half point.
I agree with that.
Wait, 1.5 or half point? I
Nah,
reckon just
it's-
make that
it's
a
half
full
of-
point. Make that a full point.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
balanced.
it's a third of it. That's fine. That's balanced.
Okay, make this 1 point then.
one point. Yeah.
Then game of the year is worth 3 points.
For anybody listening
No,
to
it's
this, I
got to be
feel
worth
sorry.
5 points.
I feel
Sorry,
sorry
it's 5
for.
points.
I feel sorry for anyone listening to this that doesn't have the visual guide to see.
You can see it on YouTube if you want. I think we've explained everything, to be fair. So, all right, general predictions. Each prediction's worth 3 points. The game of the year is going to be worth 5 points.
I don't agree with that, but
No,
whatever.
it definitely, because you know what? I know what's going to happen, dude. We're going to get to a point where it goes game of the year's last, and then the 5 points could be the difference of who's winning and losing. It makes it much more fun.
But I think it's much more fun if it's smaller.
I'll leave you in
Numbers
charge of the
that
point
could.
scale.
This is my go. I do these things all the time.
You're more passionate about this than anything I've heard you cover in like the last 6 months of the show.
No, do you know what I would love? I would love if we can bet against each other on these things, because then
Oh,
it
But
makes
see,
it like
he's being sly because he knows that he's probably got that prediction correct to cover his ass for all the other predictions he didn't get correct. He's being sly about this, Swinny. He
Have you
is.
ever, on the show, have you ever mentioned that you developed an entire Discord bot that's a betting
that's true.
system for Smash Brothers matches?
And it
odds
works. It was like
and
so
everything.
ridiculous.
That's how crazy he is.
So wait, you're not explaining it well, but we, as we would play Smash on our Discord server, I'd record the games, and then I had like an algorithm in the back end that would weight the players against each other, so you could feed it like, oh, I'm gonna play Swinny, it's like almost a 50-50, but if he's playing like Joe Jives, it's like a 60-40, and actually build a betting market around it. I was like, this is so cool, I love it.
Oh.
All right, well, that's the end of that segment. That was quite fun, actually. So next week, we'll be talking about the Game Awards. So we have the stream as the Game Awards go live. And yeah, well, I guess we'll cover what we thought of the Game Awards and all the cool reveals. I'm sure there's going to be a boatload of news.
There'll be a lot more news stories next week than there were this week.
Yeah, I think it's dry because of the Game Awards is coming up. But with that, bye-bye.
Catch you later.